Hello, I hope that you are having a lovely day today. I have a new company that I want to share with you that I've just recently made my first purchase from. They are called Essential Organics, and if you've been around our page for a little while, you would have seen the video where I talk about why I stopped ordering from Mountain Rose Herbs. I had been buying from them for years, and then last year it was brought to my attention that they had given money to an abortion doula and were actually trying to more hide it than they were to take ownership of it. So I've stopped ordering from them, and since then I've been on a journey of trying to find companies that align with our values, especially buying herbs. And so I've mostly just been buying from iHERB, getting all the stuff that I was getting from Mountain Rose Herbs from iHERB, and that has been a huge blessing. I still do that. I love all the stuff that I get from iHERB, but sometimes if you do order from iHERB, you'll notice that they do run out of things sometimes. So it's nice to have other companies that I feel comfortable buying from. And so that's when I discovered Essential Organics, basically just looking for bulk food places online. They were one of the companies that came up, and their prices are good on different things. Like it's comparable to iHERB. And so all the things that I got today, I'll share with you all the prices of those items. And I did do a thorough vet of their Instagram. They did not do any like crazy woke stuff in 2020. They didn't do the black box thing. They just literally sell their product, which I am happy with. I would much rather buy from a company that just sells really good stuff than companies that feel the need to play into the mainstream pop culture stuff. Okay, so let's get to it. Like always, I will show you the items, tell you what I'm gonna do with it, and then I'll also give you the price. Also, I am drinking our rooibos. This is coming soon, but I just need to get all the packaging and stuff ready, and then we will be posting it, and it will be available for purchase. So we'll have the red rooibos and green rooibos, both organic, available. Okay, first item up is chili powder. So this 1 pound bag cost $12.50, which is a very good price, and it is organic, and the ingredients for the chili powder is paprika, cumin, cayenne, onion powder, and garlic powder. And I love that because if you don't look at the ingredients of chili powder, sometimes there's like some weird fillers in chili powder, whereas this is obviously just straight spices, and it was a very good price. So I was pumped about that. And 1 pound of chili powder, last time I bought a pound of chili powder was when we did our first iHERB order in October, November of 2020, and I'm just now running out of it. So this will last me a good 1.5 years, which is exciting. I also decided to get cocoa powder. I prefer cacao powder over cocoa powder. However, iHERB has been out of, I'm pretty sure they've been out of both cocoa and cacao. I have had carob powder, and I've had a little bit of cacao powder. There's so many powder names. So I do a milkshake every night for us. I make it for us every evening, and it's kind of like our between 8:30 and 9:30 into the evening snack, which we love. And basically what I've been doing is ice. We have a stainless steel ice cube tray with one of those like levers that break it apart, and I fill that with Berkey water, and we do 1 full ice cube of that ice cube tray in the VITAMIX, and then on top of that, I just kind of eyeball the milk, maybe a cup of raw milk, and then I do some bee pollen, 2 to 4 scoops of collagen. It just kind of depends on what we ate that day and what I'm feeling in the evening, but I do 2 to 4 scoops of the Perfect Supplement collagen, which I also have a discount for. If you order the collagen or gelatin or really anything from their website, you can get 10% off if you use HOMEWITHKELLIO10. I'll have that link below as well. And so I do that, and then I add honey, and again, I eyeball all of these things, but basically like 1/4 of a cup of honey, maybe less than that. I do vanilla, a little bit of sea salt, and then this is kind of where I get creative depending on what I have. Right now I have an abundance of carob powder, so I do a heaping tablespoon of carob powder and then a level tablespoon of cacao powder because I don't have a lot of cacao powder. And we don't love the carob flavor on its own. Carob is a little bit sweeter than cocoa or cacao, and so I feel like doing the half and half kind of balances out the sweetness of the carob with the bitterness of the cacao. But I'm running out of cacao, and Azure I don't think still doesn't have it in the shop, so I don't think it'll be available next month. And Essential Organics didn't have cacao. They had the nibs, but they did have the cocoa powder. So it was only $7.50 for a 1 pound bag, and this is organic. Everything I got from them is organic, so it's a really good price. I also do have these cacao beans, which I have used these in our milkshake in the evening, and so I have done that before as well. I'll do like a tablespoon of cacao beans, and since it's all in the VITAMIX anyways, it blends up totally fine, except when I use these, it definitely tastes less chocolatey and more vanilla-y when I use these. So yeah, I will use these if I need to, but I also just wanted to have this on hand. And then I also ended up getting onion powder. This is just so nice to have on hand for cooking, especially when like you're making, I love during the summer making homemade mayonnaise with eggs and avocado oil and mustard, and then I use dill from our garden, and then garlic powder and onion powder and salt and pepper. Again, it's organic. And then I also got their garlic powder, which both of these are fine, and this was $8.25 for a pound of garlic powder. So both of those are really good prices for 1 pound bags of spices. And then I also ordered some acerola powder. So this is from, I'm probably saying it wrong, but acerola cherries, which is from Brazil. And if you read the description on the website about the acerola cherries, they quickly freeze dry them soon after harvesting to keep the potency of the nutrients in the cherries. And then after they're freeze dried, they're ground into a powder. And acerola cherries is one of the highest forms of whole food vitamin C, and I was ordering this from Perfect Supplements, but they tend to run out of it a lot, and the price is honestly so much better. I went ahead and ordered a 1/4 of a pound bag, and it is organic, really good quality, and the 1/4 of a pound bag was $15. So I kept my jar from Perfect Supplements, which is an amber jar. It doesn't actually say it on here, but this does need to be refrigerated after opening. And then if you order this from Perfect Supplements, they give you a little scoop, and it's, maybe it's like a 1/4 of a teaspoon scoop, and that is the serving size. And then you just put it in juice or water, and I do that first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And we haven't had this since South Africa. I took it with us to South Africa, but because after you open it, it needs to be refrigerated, I ended up giving it to my mother-in-law, so she was definitely going to use it. She likes all of this stuff. And so I haven't ordered any more since then. So I'm so excited about bringing the acerola cherries back into our life. I also ordered 2 packs of the vanilla beans. Again, they're organic. Obviously, with anything on the website, if you look at the website, they give different ranges, so you don't have to get the onion or garlic powder in 1 pound bags. You can get them in smaller amounts, same with pretty much everything, or you can get them in greater amounts. So same goes with the vanilla. I think this was the smallest size package you could get. It is 1/2 of an ounce, and both of them come with 3 vanilla beans, and this was $11.50 per bag, which is a very good price for organic vanilla beans. When I ordered these from Azure, well, the first time I ordered it, I think I got 8 to 9 beans for, I think it was $32. The second time I ordered it, it was down to $28, but I think I only got 5 or 6 beans. So and those weren't, I don't think those were organic. They may have been, but I don't think they were. Whereas these are organic, and I am making vanilla from this. And if you've never made your own vanilla before, it is so simple. You basically just take your vanilla bean, and I cut it in half this way, and then I slit it with the knife all the way down. And you put, I actually think it's 3 vanilla beans to 1 cup And so I just take a mason jar, put this in there, and then fill it with 1 cup of vodka. And you really want to use nice, good quality vodka. And so I use an organic vodka that Jungle Gym sells. I think it's called like Prairie something. And the vodka is expensive. It's $18 for a bottle, but you do not want to sacrifice the quality when you're making vanilla extract. And you basically just do that, let it sit in a dark place for at least a month, and try shaking it as much as you can think of it. Obviously, the longer it sits, the better it's gonna taste, but I mean, a month is fine. It will infuse and it will make vanilla, and then you just leave it in there. And you can even like continue to top it up a little bit each time after using it. So yeah, got 2 of these and they were $11.50 each, so $23 for both of those. And then the last thing that I ordered, shouldn't be surprising, I got their hibiscus. So they were out of the vanilla and the hibiscus for a while, and that's why when it came back in stock, I went ahead and placed an order. And this is a 1-pound bag of hibiscus for $8.25. It is organic. And there were a few things that I tried to order that they didn't have. I tried to order cinnamon. They have a really good, true quality cinnamon, and they were out of that. And then they were out of something else that I needed. So that is it from my order. If you order over $100, it is free shipping. And yeah, I hope that this video was helpful, and I bless you and pray that you have an amazing day.